Alright, hello, oh my gosh. Alright, so it has been about, wow, I can't even remember, about a month and a half since I last streamed. I'll explain, but we're going to switch on over to Geometry Dash. The goal for today, beat ICDX. I'm gonna re-practice everything. Should be pretty easy to get into because now I know the entire layout. As you can see, there's a little guy on the bottom right. He's gonna be sitting there and sleeping at the bottom. Alright, let's go practice. Alright, so I think there's just like 2 blocks like right here and then 2 block opening right there. So I don't have to spam click. Before I always spam click, but that was completely unnecessary. Alright, so drop time. The only hard part of this strip part is just a little that transition right there, right? And then and this one's also a bit tricky. Alright, other than that, it's not that bad. Oh my gosh. Wait, you're actually able to do that? That's so cool. Wait. I thought I found like a swag route, but nope, you just died. Oh, would you look at that? I died to a timing. Oh my gosh, what happened there? I did like one of those clipping things. So my attempt to counter on this exceptionally high for a couple reasons. It's because not good at ship levels, and also the break I took for the level. Like at first I had like almost 2,000 attempts. So what happened right after I ended the stream? Yeah, I think it was only July, which is surprising. Why would I be busy on July? Yeah, so I left the stream. I don't think I was able to do it like the day after. I was doing stuff, I guess. Then 2 days, I think I was also kind of busy, you know. That week was over. So now I was ready to get back into streaming, right? I think I was just like, you know, just on my computer for some reason. And then the power goes out. So then we turn it on, and yeah, it's working. And then like, literally like a minute or 2 later, it goes off again. We were like, okay, this circuit breaker is probably just like, you know, overheated. We use it a lot, and now it just needs like a day to heal. So yeah, I was like, okay, fine. I'll just skip the stream. The power went out. I wait the next day without power, but then the next day we turn it back on. It turns off again in like 2 minutes after being turned back on. What happened was that this same situation where we would turn it back on and then it would just die really quickly. That would just happen. For about a week, all of the power was dying. The death was localized entirely at my computer. My computer was the issue. And I was like, why? It's been working all this time, why would it be dying now? We tried to wire my computer to other parts of the house that were more resistant to like cutting off power. My computer was strong enough to take out all those other power sources. We tried like 4 different locations. Like my computer was just that OP. So we even tried to get like this like super powerful battery where if the power went out, then it would still be able to power my computer. And that battery could only like power my extremely powerful computer for like, I don't know, 10 minutes? Yeah, so I was like, alright, we need to start figuring out what in my computer is doing all this. It would be weird if it was like every single component that was doing all the power. Yeah, it's usually just like one thing or 2. So I start with the monitors. I usually have 2 monitors. That's why I'm able to check stream so easily. So I started using just 1 monitor. The one that I use to play Geometry Dash because, you know, high refresh rate. And guess what? The power wasn't going out. So the one that I've been using to check Twitch chat, which is this bigger monitor, it was a culprit. The culprit of like all the power dying the whole time. What kind of monitors does that? This whole time I thought it was all 3 doing it, but no. Once I switched to just 1 monitor, the one I use for Geometry Dash and I'm using right now, oh my gosh, this 1 monitor that I've been using to check Twitch chat was a culprit of this power bubble that lasted a week. That's why I realized, nah, I can't use the second monitor. Nice. So yeah, that was the power situation. If that didn't happen, if that power situation didn't happen, I could have beaten this so long ago. Oh my gosh. I gave it another week just to test that doing anything on the computer wouldn't like destroy it. At that point, school was starting to close in, and that was pretty bad because summer homework. And band was really busy actually. That was also taking up a lot of time. So yeah, I had to practice a lot for that. So then that's like already a bunch of weeks out of the way. I had to gain motivation for school again somehow. But yeah, that was, oh man, that was such a bunch of stuff that I didn't want to do. But now I'm back. School has been something. Let's go do this. And the grind begins. Oh, okay, I died the easy click. I'm gonna talk about calculus a bit. So I am in AP Calculus AB this year. It's actually a really cool class because I've been wanting to learn calculus for the longest time. And guess what? I'm here after all of these years. Limits was what our topic was. And last year I went over limits. And not just limits, I literally did learn one of the fundamentals of calculus in the last month. Derivatives. I think that was one of the most satisfying moments in my math career. Learning what a derivative was and then instantly understanding how it works. Or at least the limit definition of a derivative. Everyone was just shrouding this incredible piece of knowledge away from me. Because they're like, you know what, just take the class, you'll understand. I think those are the people that just don't get it. There's literally no way I'm going to be applying calculus in my daily life. But it's still like cool. Mainly because of how my journey towards it was built. So my journey into finally learning the derivatives, like just derivatives. That was like the first big thing that I wanted to get into. No one would want to explain it to me. Actually, no, one person did. Just the concept was the closest I got. It's so funny that the higher level math you go into, the less numbers you'll see. I was always told in like previous years, oh, if you want to know exactly why this works, take calculus. So what is this calculus you speak of? What is this one entity that like explains literally everything that does not make sense to me? Why is calculus the bridge between me and knowing just like this? What is this? Ah, it's a rip. I thought this cool talk about math in a game called Geometry Dash would help. Alright, that's a good checkpoint, bro. Alright. I sweated that, but like I knew that I wasn't gonna finish that last part. I'm not even angry because like 55-minute stream is not long. We didn't make this long, guys. I think Among Us would be an especially inconvenient game to play at school. Like, what if your teacher says, alright, you're up next, up for a presentation, and you're like, no, wait, I'm the imposter. I gotta win, there's only 3 people left. And then you have to quit. Like, how unsatisfying would that be? Like, that's why I think every single person needs to pick up Geometry Dash, because they can just grind 50 times. Oh, my presentation's next? Alright, we're gonna grind Cataclysm for another day. I'm just kidding. Literally any other game than Among Us would be fine. No, why did I do that? Oh my gosh, I didn't even need to. It's because I clicked that blue orb too late. I already knew I was gonna die. That's probably gonna happen a lot. What is my lucky number? I don't have a lucky number. I just have a favorite number. I always do keep track of lucky attempt numbers. I don't have one. It's been different every time. Like 110, 17, 19. Favorite number? I think I said it, I think before I decided it was 10. Actually no, there are 10 types of people. Those who know binary and those who don't. I love computer science. Alright. Why? What? I am going gamer mode, yeah. But this talking is helping. Alright, that's another death. So that part that I died right there, that part is definitely a choke point. It's not as bad as like the midway choke point, but definitely a big choke point that I don't like. I think the trend is that I'm getting to the end every 25 minutes, 30 minutes. That's pretty good. Genuinely though, the only reason why this level is hard is because of these ship parts. Like, these ship parts are like actually challenging. And for me, who is not good at ship, it's truly a ship control challenge. That's why raiding levels is always hard. Okay. Everyone believed that this was an extreme demon, but then people got good at the ship and now no one knows. And I think that's why Cataclysm won't be getting lowered anytime soon. It's hard in every, it's hard no matter what skill set you have. It is like acceleration. That's like exactly how beating demons works. That's so true. Oh, GG's. Oh my gosh. I almost died to the last part. Did you see that? I dipped down at the end. I was sweating so hard. I almost died. GG's. Oh my gosh. Okay, my show. That's actually like my first insane demon beaten on stream, and that was a legendary way to finish that off. Oh my gosh. That is ICDX. Oh my gosh. That is the hardest insane demon I've beaten so far. 650, 282, okay. 2383 attempts. Wow, that is amazing. So I beat Ice Carbon Diablo X in 2,383 attempts. Let's go. Yeet is super fun. Alright. For the viewers of the video, if you've been watching, thank you. This has been a 1.5 month journey with a gigantic gap in the middle. It's literally a sandwich, an ICDX sandwich, which is probably gonna taste kind of disgusting because this level's horrible. But big GG's, it's a really natural progression getting from start to finish. Fails here and there, no deaths at the very last click. Very solid like journey. I think I'm ready to move on to Solutless Demons, so